Hello YouTube, welcome back to KOLA Sports. I'm your host Kyle Alexander, and today we're going to be talking about probably the most hyped up debut in recent memory in the NBA, and that is the debut of Zion Williamson from last night. So when they played the Spurs and they lost, but it was still an impressive debut for Zion. I mean, I was pretty excited. I just wanted to see like what changed, like what he could do, if he improved on anything or not. Yeah, let's hop right into it. So, let's do the stats first. In 18 minutes, Zion had 22 points, 17 straight points in the fourth quarter. He had 7 rebounds with 3 assists. Also had 5 turnovers. He was 8 of 11 from the field, and was 4 for 4 from three. So he hit all 4 of his 3 pointers, and was 2 of 4 from free throw line. I honestly was not expecting him to go 4 from three. If I'm being honest, I was going to see like a highlight dunk or something. But yeah, I actually like that about Zion. You know, people saying he can't shoot. Bam, shot four straight threes. And yeah, I'm glad he's proving people wrong. Uh, he played limited minutes. He only played 8 minutes in the first half, but it was a smart choice on the team's behalf because he's coming back from injury, and I know a lot of people don't like this load management stuff, but it's smart. So them watching Zion was a smart choice in terms of his health in the long run. Now these are just my notes on it. Zion, he had a slow start, which was not surprising. Slow start. He only had 2 points in the first half, and he had five after the third quarter ended. So it was a slow start, but great results came in the end. But you could tell because he looked nervous out there. Like he looked nervous out there, like he had some jitters. Cause like every time I remember in the first quarter, every time he got the ball, he would pass it immediately. Like it would be like they would pass to him in the post. Like this would be him gets the ball in the post, pass it back. Like yeah, I mean of course like passing you got to pass the ball, but it just seemed like he was getting rid of it too fast. Like he would like it just seemed like he was scared or nervous. Like he didn't. I don't even look like he was looking to score. I mean, he did get his first basket, but it wasn't even look. It didn't even look like he was trying to score. Um, it looked like he was scared. Yeah, he was. Looked like he was nervous. Um, but those jitters went away. Those jitters were well gone in the fourth quarter. He completely took over the fourth quarter, and the thing, like I said, he took open threes. Like they were leaving. It was like Ben Simmons. Like they were leaving him wide open. Or not Ben Simmons, but yeah, they were playing him like Ben Simmons. They were leaving him wide open from three. They were like, "Listen, you're a big man. You can't shoot." Zion was like, "Okay, I will shoot it. Then I'll prove you wrong." He shot 4 3 pointers, and he made 4. He made all 4 of them. So yeah, he was proving people wrong. Um, yeah, I just felt that was definitely the significant thing we learned from his debut was the 4 for 4 from three, and I don't even think he had any dunks. Like he was proving people. He was like, all right, y'all say all I did was dunk. I'm not even gonna dunk this game. I'm gonna hit these 3 pointers. So yeah, and Zion's worked on his shot, or not, because Zion, even in high school and college, he could still dunk, or he could still shoot. Excuse me. He was still like he could shoot the three. I've seen him. I saw him do it a couple times in college, but at the same time, a lot of people saying he can't shoot. So what? He doesn't have to shoot. Like not everybody has to shoot because I feel like this generation just falls in love with shooting, and it's like, okay, you don't have not every player has to shoot. Like people say Giannis can't shoot. Okay, he doesn't have to because he's a forward. He's a big man. He can use his size, drive to the basket. He's like a point guard, honestly, and he just drive to the basket because he can. And he can't stop it. But yeah, he doesn't have to shoot. Again, Ben Simmons, he all right. I get he's a point. He plays point guard, but he's a forward. He doesn't have. Well, I feel like he might have to. He might have to, but at the same time, he doesn't have to shoot. It's not his play style. He's a point guard. He passes the ball a lot. That's his play style. That's just my thoughts on it. Because not everybody has to shoot. So yeah, especially if you got Brandon. Well, I don't know. Zion definitely had to shoot last night. The Pelicans couldn't hit a single jump shot in the first half. Zion was hitting them threes. Uh, Also, little note for the coach, Alvin Gentry. He wanted to take Zion out late, like sometime in the fourth quarter. He wanted to take Zion out again. You want to watch his health. Make sure he's good. Make sure he doesn't aggravate it or nothing. But he left him out there. He went with the hot hand, which is smart. That's what you do. If somebody's hot, you go with the hot hand. Like Zion. I compare him to Lamar Jackson in terms of like how they're portrayed by the media. But that was like the Ravens with Lamar Jackson last year. Lamar Jackson stepped in for Flacco when he was hurt. Won a couple games. Flacco came back healthy. The coach is like, you know what? We drafted Lamar Jackson to be the future of the team, next quarterback, and he's pretty hot right now. He's a hot hand, so we're going to continue riding with him. That's what they did with Zion in this game. But coach, they did take Zion out with 5 minutes and 23 seconds left in the game when they were down by 3. Which, I mean, they did lose. It was a smart choice though. Like, they lost the game, but they did it for the long run. Like, who's worried about, like, you're the Pelicans, you're rebuilding, but you have this nice young core. So it's like, okay, they need time to develop. You're not thinking, all right, we have a young core. Brandon Ingram's a superstar. We can win right now. No, like, yeah, you want to win, but at the same time, you're rebuilding and you have a nice young core. You need them to develop so that way in the long run, y'all can have a potential dynasty. Like, who's worried about it's January, we have to win this game? Like, no, you don't. It's not like y'all were borderline playoffs on the bubble, and then y'all are like, okay, let's win this game. No, this is halfway through. It's not even All-Star break yet, so who cares? That was a smart choice. Now these are just some notes. I have Zion. He needs to get. I feel he wasn't in the best shape, and he needs to get in better shape. I know you're probably saying, Kyle, he's not everybody else, but I mean, it's true. He needs to lose some weight. He needs to shed some weight. Like, if he can lose 20 pounds, easier said than done, obviously, that might be better for him. He's 285, and that's, like, third heaviest in the league. He can get some conditioning in, and I get he hasn't played basketball since the preseason, but he's healthy now, so he needs to get in better shape, try and lose some weight, do some conditioning. Then maybe we can see what Zion can really do at his peak. But like I said earlier, he proved people that he can shoot, going 4 for 4 from 3. His jump shot was working, and he single-handedly took the he single-handedly took the Pelicans back into the game. Because the Spurs were leading that game for a while. Then when Zion got in the fourth quarter, the lead was cut down to 1 at some point. So yeah, Zion proving that he can be clutch and lead his team back. Now, who knows if he would have played that whole game? Maybe they would have won, and that probably would have been a better headline. Like, it probably would have been better, like to fans and stuff. Oh, Zion's debut, and he led his team to a win. But again, they made the smart decision. Another thing I noticed about Zion, he showed great passing and rebounding skills. I mean, we all knew he could rebound, but his passing skills were actually pretty good. Like, I remember one play, he got it he was near the baseline, and he got it in the post with his left hand and just pushed it to Brandon Ingram, and Ingram got the dunk. Like, and then he had like he had the rebound, took 2 dribbles, and then passed it full court to Jrue Holiday for the layup. Like, Zion, he's a good passer. That's a thing a lot of people don't notice about him, is his passing skills. He's a great passer. And, great passer, great rebounder. I could definitely see him. Like, honestly, he could play point. This is gonna sound crazy. He could play point guard. I feel like he's one of those players where I feel like kind of like LeBron James type forward who can play point. Because Zion can play. He can play all 5 positions. But yeah, like I was saying, his passing skills were amazing. He had good passing skills. Or actually, all right, I won't say amazing. He displayed great passing skills, but he needs to improve on it because he had the 5 turnovers. Um, and yeah, so my final note, just in general for the Pelicans and Zion, is that the Pelicans are a future contender. Like, it's not all on Zion. It's not like Zion. Yeah, he's a franchise player, but it's not like, oh, It's not like Anthony Davis situation where it's like, oh, it's just me. It's just me. The only person I have is Drew Holiday. I have to do everything myself. Like, no, Zion has a lot. He has a nice young core around him, and the Pelicans going to be looking at another lottery pick. It could be a high pick, especially from the trade with the Lakers. Like, that won't be a high pick, but yeah, like you got Lonzo Ball, who's improved his shooting. He has a better jump shot, been hitting more threes. Brandon Ingram, who became a superstar, he could be an all-star this year. I feel like he should be personally, but Ingram has become better. He's proven that he's a superstar. Right, he's a superstar that we've all been waiting for. He's a superstar that we all thought he could be and wanted him to be. Hart's a good rotational player. Josh Hart was hitting a couple shots last night. I feel that Josh Hart actually isn't a bad basketball player. I feel like he's underrated. I believe he's a great rotational player, a good rotational player. Zion showed us what he can do. Maybe he can even do better. And then you got veteran presence in J.J. Redick, who's a shooter, a great shooter. Drew Holiday, who's the main guy in that starting five. And then you got Derek Favors, he's a serviceable big man. So I like what the Pelicans have going on, and I have seen some mock drafts where they've had the Pelicans taking like Anthony Edwards or something like that. But if they do get Anthony Edwards, or if they just get somebody like I say like a shooting guard, because Drew Holiday, I feel like they might try and move on from him soon. But if they can get a good player in the draft, Pelicans are future contenders. So I'm not going to be surprised if you got Zion versus Anthony Davis in the Western Conference Finals to see who got the better end of the trade. All right, that is it for this episode. Guys, we are on the road to 100 subscribers. I have 93 subs. We're only 7 away. If you're watching this, press that red button that says subscribe. It's a big button. It's red. Says subscribe in white writing. Press that button. We're on the road to 100. We want to try and hit 200 this year too. I appreciate all the support, guys, especially on my other video, the Ravens mock off season. I'll try and put the link up here or something. But that's the first episode. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your bell notification, and I will talk to you guys next time.